Gotta make sure it says the airplane. So we're outside of the airport waiting for our family to come through pick us up. And skirp! A taxi pulls up with a football team's worth of family members. I'm talking cousins, uncles, nieces, nephews, everybody came through. And at first I'm like, hey, nice to see y'all. But in the back of my head, I'm doing some math like, hold up. We about 10 heads deep. We got all this luggage with us. And we in a Nissan Quest with less trunk space than Miley Cyrus. How exactly are we all supposed to fit? But Lord and behold, we made it happen. And then we rode out to my grandma's house where she had some sancocho waiting for us. Ahí, ponte elegante, ponte elegante. Pregunte quién fue que lo hizo.
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata.
How you guys doing? I'm actually in my motherland right now, the Dominican Republic, and this place is beautiful, man. I'm at the ocean, at the beach right now, but as you can see, I got a hoodie on because I'm trying to stay light-skinned. I got too much of a tan already. Chilling with the fam out here, just having a good time. We spent a couple days at the resort where the family was having a good time. The kids were really enjoying themselves. My little cousins really loved the pool. And to be honest with you, they didn't want to get out of the pool. But I had my eyes focused on something else, and I was playing some basketball. And before I get this clip running, bring it back, I want to let you guys know a couple things. First of all, from this very moment, I hadn't played basketball for 6 months. And why do you ask? Because I felt a lot of pain in my knee and I thought it was something serious, so I decided to rest it until I got it checked out, and I didn't get it checked out because I don't have any insurance here. I mean, I tried to go through Obamacare, but you know how that is. They were charging your boy a high deductible and a lot of out-of-pocket costs, so I was like, I'm gonna have to wait on that right now, and decided to get it checked out in the Dominican Republic. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. I want to let you guys know, 1, I hadn't played basketball for 6 months. 2, my knee was messed up. And 3, I'm wearing the wrong gear. So let's go ahead and run that clip. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to have a great outing today. The weather's definitely been favorable, and here we have the guy in the gray with a hesitation move. Gets around Lythal, but he gets blocked, and Lythal puts it back up with a reverse layup. For those that didn't catch it, Lythal gets all ball, then rebounds, and puts the ball back up, making it look easy. Now here's Lythal with a behind-the-back spin move off the glass and into the basket. Textbook Lythal, ladies and gentlemen. Textbook Lythal. And now they're checking the ball. Lythal gets a quick move to the left, leans back, and let's make this a little bit more than about myself. I do want to let you guys know that the Dominican guy I was playing with was great competition. We ended up playing 3 one-on-ones to 21. I ended up winning 2 out of 3, which was great. Made me feel good, boosted my self-esteem. But after having played those 3 games, man, I worked up an appetite. So we ended up going to the buffet right after, which I haven't been to a buffet in ages, man. So I really went in and ate as much as I possibly could. Here's a shot of my cousin doing a sweet backflip, and then us doing some front flips. Me and my uncle were actually discussing the rules to a swimming contest we were about to have. And something I want to let you guys know, and I hope you really understand, is that winning isn't everything, and you can learn so much from losing. Things every loser says after a contest.
¿De qué la competencia?
De respiración abajo del agua.
¿Quién
En otra más.
Mira, Afra haciéndole cosquilla al otro. Ya, el primero. El primero. El segundo, el tercero y el último salió Alexis. ¡Qué tramposo!
After having done all of that swimming, I really worked up an appetite and I had to recharge my batteries so that I can get back to pranking my cousins. And here my cousin, she sees the camera, she's like, nah, but what if he really has to tell me something though? She regretted that quick. Honestly, I had a lot of fun shooting these. And afterwards, we went out and saw the nightlife in this little town we were in. And it was jam-packed. I'm talking about guys on motorcycles, girls everywhere. It was really on and popping if you're into that kind of thing. Alright, so this is one of the perks of living in the Dominican Republic is that you can actually walk up to the tree. You know what I'm saying? This is a limoncillo tree for those of you that don't know. Pick one of these fruits. See if you like it. Woo, almost sweet. I'm actually here at a river. It's pretty dope. And something I see right in front of me is these guys. Look at these beautiful horses. Absolutely beautiful out here, man. Hey, where I come from, what you see is a ducks crossing. Out here you can see cows crossing, yo. For real though. Legit cow crossing right now. Then we took a ride to one of the places where I'd faced one of the biggest challenges of my life, the mofongo. This thing was huge, man. It weighed anywhere between 3 to 5 pounds, and I personally think mine weighed about 5.5 pounds. But I paced myself, I went in, and I want this video to be a testimony to let people know that anything is possible. We were also lucky enough to see the behind the scenes of what it actually takes to make one of these mofongos. Here the team is chopping up the plátanos. Then you got the staff showing us the grills, and one of the guys actually went through the entire process of making one of these mofongos. Here he's putting the salts, chopping up the meat, then hammering away for a while, a really good while, and scraping out the edges, then putting it on a plate, grating some cheese over it. Oh my God, I'm having some flashbacks of how good this tasted. Wrapping it up, and then it's done. So if you're ever in the Dominican Republic, make sure you pass by Mi Terraza, eat your first mofongo here. I promise you, you won't regret it. And they're not paying me to say that. I just really, really enjoyed it. I even got a chance to kick it with my dad for some time. We passed by the hospital where I was born in, which was pretty cool, man, because I hadn't been at this exact geographical location since the day I was born. And to think, this is the place where I would breathe my first breath. It's pretty dope. I also got to meet my little brother for the first time, and my little sister actually said that she wants to be a singer when she grows up like her brother. And I was like, hey, there's a lot of pressure on my shoulders, so I definitely got to make my music career happen now. And here's my uncle giving me a tour of his backyard where he has a ton of animals, man. He's letting me know that the bunnies he has actually only come out whenever he feeds them, so he proceeded to do that. And he's showing me the doves he has, the little dogs, the bigger dogs he has, a Rottweiler, a black lab, as well as a random crow, some healthy looking chickens, and the ducks he has in the backyard as well. He told me that he has some turtles in the back, which I wasn't able to get a shot of, but he has a ton of those. And here's one of my favorite parts of the yard, the little pond that he built with hundreds and hundreds of fish. He has different species in there. He's handmade some bubblers, also handmade a filter which actually kept working after the lights went out. I find that to be really amazing, and really embodies the spirit of being able to do what you can with what you have. And I really admire my uncle for the fact that not only does he care for these animals with little to no help from anyone, but he also works a full-time job to support his family. All the reasons why I have a lot of love for him, man. This is from one of the last adventures we were on, where we went up into the mountains to go visit some family. And since we were in a front-wheel drive car, our car kept skidding backwards, and it started overheating because it wasn't able to catch enough traction on the rocks. So we had to get out of the car and make sure the rocks were always in place for the car to keep moving up the mountain. And here's a young bull staring me down cautiously because I'm between him and his family. So he decides to take the long way around to get back to his mom, and you can kind of see the relief he feels. I'm here climbing up this steep ass hill, chilling with my boy Miguel right there. Say what's up, Miguel. Chilling. Tell me how they got basketball courts made out of a tree hung up on this side, and then you got another one on that side. They playing full court up here in the mountains, yo. This is like one of those Dr. Seuss trees. There was even a pool table up in the mountain, and I was playing against this little kid, and even though he scratches in this shot, this little kid was a monster. He came back and he beat me, and I think before I left he won like 5 games in a row. You can actually see the whole city. All in all, I really enjoyed myself on this trip. Not only did I have a great time on all the adventures we went on, but I really enjoyed the food. Oh my God. The food was amazing. To be honest with you, wherever there's good food, I'm bound to have a good time. But aside from all of that, I had a great time with my family. We made some new memories, some unforgettable memories, and I really enjoyed their presence. And if you're ever thinking about going on vacation somewhere, I highly recommend going to the Dominican Republic. And not only because I'm from there, but because there's beautiful scenery, beautiful people. I know you'll enjoy the culture, and I know you'll enjoy being there as much as I did. So thank y'all for watching the video this long. I appreciate you. I love y'all. Peace.